This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1341, How Do You Want to Feel in Your Career? By Karl Staib of digtofly.com. And I am your narrator. My name is Dan, and I'm with you every single day reading from the very best blogs that cover work, productivity, entrepreneurship, and all sorts of related topics. So let's get to it now as we hear from Karl and optimize your life. How do you want to feel in your career? By Karl Staib of digtofly.com. You deserve happiness. You deserve to get excited about your career. But most people are unhappy in their current career. And over 80% of people are currently looking for a new job. I was unhappy for the last 4 years at one of my jobs. 4 years. The first year was fun. Then the next 2 years were just okay. Then I just stopped trying after the third year. I coasted for the last 4 years, really disliking most of my time there. I would go into different coworkers' offices and just chat for 30 minutes at a time. I didn't see the point of working hard. Other people would literally take naps at their desk. It was such a toxic environment. Instead of looking at what would make me happy, I compared my situation to the people that I was surrounded by. Big mistake. I stopped looking at how I wanted to feel at the end of the day and work toward those feelings. I stopped trying to make myself feel energized and took the easy way out. So how do you currently feel when you're working? Tired, bored, relaxed, challenged, excited? If the first feeling or memory that pops in your mind when you answer that question is negative, then your career isn't adding to your happiness. Your passion for work dictates your success. If all you're doing is working for money, then your actions will reflect your results. Money doesn't buy happiness. It's only a tool. Once you choose work by how you feel and not for just the external reward, then you will develop a career that takes you to great places physically and emotionally. Now, of course, we must connect to the external world in some way. We can't work in a bubble. You can't expect to create a project that you would love to work on and your boss will love it and give you carte blanche to do whatever and however you want. You can't expect to be able to write a novel and then have a publisher waltz into your house, print it out, read it, love it, and publish it to global honors. You have to find that sweet spot. As we talked about earlier, there's work involved. That's where your why behind your actions, focus, and strengths come in. You focus on what will get you the best results and do work that delivers great results. How do you want to feel while you work? Write down how you want to feel. Happy, proud, excited, challenged, joyful, etc. Think of your top 5. Your desires create your life. When you have a better understanding of how you want to feel while you work, then you can begin to deconstruct your desires and create a career plan to get there. This is where knowing yourself is so important. The best place to start is looking at how you want to feel as you do your work and how you want to feel at the end of each day. Here are some examples with concrete emotions of how you might want to feel. I want to get excited about the people I work with. I want to feel energized by the people I'm able to help. I want to be curious about my challenges instead of feeling tired by them. See how this works? These are positive emotions: excited, energized, challenged. Now that you know how you want to feel, you can take the next step and deconstruct how you are able to make these feelings a reality in your career. Visualizing what actions will help you feel happier. For example, if writing makes you feel energized, then how do you think you could incorporate more writing into your career? Could you write your company's newsletter? Could you create your own project that would help the company and create a role that requires you to write more? Could you create a side project to help you connect with other writers? Which one excites you the most? Write down 5 small projects you could create at work to help you tap into each of the feelings that you thought of before. When you know how you want to feel, then you can look at what actions make you feel this way. Then it's developing a plan that you can act on to make these feelings occur on a daily basis. So what actions cause these feelings? And how can you make them happen? You just listened to the post titled, How Do You Want to Feel in Your Career? By Karl Staib of digtofly.com. We're driven by the search for better. But when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search. Match with Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it filters out those incompatible applicants. So when you're hiring, the process is much faster, and you only have to consider applicants that are already likely to be a great fit. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/startup. So just go to Indeed.com/startup right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. And thank you to Karl, and let me tell you a little bit about him. Karl helps entrepreneurs understand their struggles and turn them into stepping stones. In 2010, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer and then was laid off from his job in 2011. And those were, of course, difficult situations, but today he calls them blessings in disguise, because since then, Karl has stopped doing work that doesn't fit with his passions and instead now focuses on things he truly cares about. He's the author of the book Bring Gratitude and has a lot to offer on his site, so come on and check it out at digtofly.com, and I do have that linked in this episode's description. And Dig to Fly is short for Dig Deep to Fly High. There's also a podcast. You can find the Dig to Fly podcast wherever you get your audio. But that does it for today here on Optimal Work Daily. I hope you have a great day, and thanks so much for being here. And I'll see you back again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.